Alright, we are reading The Map of Good Memories by Fran Nunio and Susanna Salier. Zoe had lived in the city since she was born, but now, because of the war, she had to flee with her family and take refuge in another country. The night before she left, she decided to do a little experiment. She spread out a map of the city on the table and started to mark all of the places where she had spent her happiest times in 10 years of her life. So you have Zoe's house right up here. Then there is Grandma's house. Underneath it there is the square, the school, the basketball court, the bookshop and the library. Next to it there is the swing, the park benches, the ice cream parlor, the park, the kiosk where she got drinks, I guess. The North Bridge up there along the river, Daddy's office, right in the city center, the cinema, the train station, the supermarket, and up in the corner, the old factory, the North Woods, and the funicular. The funicular actually is a very interesting thing. It's like a bus, but it is on big cables, and you use it to go all the way up and down from big mountains. First, she marked the house where she lived. Here, she had learned to walk and spoken her first word. Her room had always been a wonderful place, full of games and daydreams. Her home had become a place full of good memories. Then she marked the place where she was at that particular moment, her school. While she did it, she ran through the names of her teachers and her favorite classmates. She'd been at school for so long, but Zoe was never bored, and she loved learning new things every day. There it is, the school. Then she marked the library and the bookshop, which were still in her neighborhood. They were two places she absolutely loved. The people who worked there introduced her to books that filled her with all different kinds of emotions. Their shelves were full of real treasures. The park in the middle of the city was another place of good memories. Its trees and bushes made her feel like she was in another world. It was an island of green filled with different kinds of animals. She'd spend many Sunday mornings there, playing on the swings, listening to people play music, and riding her bike. Zoe loved going to the movies, so she drew a circle around her favorite cinema and remembered all the films she'd enjoyed there. She also thought about the candy counter, the big seats, the lady who showed you your seat with a flashlight, and the magic of the big screen. The river was also marked on her map. Her favorite place was next to the North Bridge, where sometimes she could see fish in the water, and a family of dogs who loved eating crumbs of bread. She kept going until she had marked all the places that made her feel happy. After looking at the points scattered over the map, she started to connect them with a red pencil in the order she had discovered them throughout her life. She wanted to know what kind of shape would appear by joining all the good memories together. When she looked up, Zoe could not believe what she saw. Look! It makes so. The lines make her name. The shape on the map made the letters of her name. Zoe didn't know if this happened by accident or if it meant something. Perhaps it was the city's ways of saying goodbye to her. What she did know is that wherever she went, all the wonderful memories she had would always be with her. Zoe tucked the map of good memories neatly into her suitcase. It was the map of a city she was sure she'd return to one day. The end. Oh, that was so nice and so sad at the same time. I hope you enjoyed it.